Hi everybody, I just wanted to make an Edpuzzle here to show you how to use Edpuzzle. Remember that you can rewind at any time or pause at any time. You'll be asked to answer some questions here and there. I'll insert some links into that puzzle just so you can kind of get a feel for how it looks from a student view and at the same time learn how to use it. I will also post just my slides in our Schoology course, so look for that there if that works better for you. All right, so today we're going to get you to create an account. You're going to figure out where to find content and how to get it into Edgenuity. You're going to learn how to cut out parts of the video, add questions, publish your video, and learn how to share content with other CMS staff. To start with, you're going to click on the link that I am giving you here, and you're going to sign in with Google. Now that you have done that, make sure you click that you agree to Edpuzzle's terms and services and create your new account. You're going to choose your grade level and your subject area. It will still work without you doing this, but it will automatically provide you content that is relevant to you. You should see Cloquet Middle School up here at the top. If you don't, please make sure you let me know and I can help you get that fixed. So right away when you log in, you're brought here. This is your content. See over here, this side here is highlighted in blue what part of Edpuzzle you're in. So we're in My Content right now, and you'll notice it's empty because you haven't created anything yet. Unless you have used Edpuzzle, then your other Edpuzzles will show up. You're going to create your own video. So you're going to click on Add Content. A couple of different ways you can get content. One is that you can search it just in Edpuzzle. So you can, for instance, just type in solving linear equations. I would probably change this over here to math content. And then there'll be some ideas of videos you can use. Some of them already have Edpuzzles made. You'll notice this one right here is an actual Edpuzzle with 11 different questions along the way. This one has 4. This one has none. So that's one of the ways you can do that. Another way you can do that is to search YouTube. So you scroll down just a little bit further and you'll find YouTube. You just click right here onto YouTube. If you have a YouTube video that you've already found previously, you can just put in the link right into the search bar and hit enter and it will pop up. So a lot of us will just go look for a video first, we'll find it in YouTube or wherever we're going to find it, and then you put it up into that search bar there and hit enter and it will pop up. So after I did that, my Drawing Princess Vanellope showed up and here's my video. There are 3 different pieces to this Edpuzzle. There's the cut section, voiceover, and questions. So right now there's a yellow line under it. That means you're in the cut area. So I'm going to show you how to cut a video. There are some videos that you may not want to cut at all. You're going to want to use them just the way they are. And there's other videos where you're going to want to cut certain things out. So I'm just going to go over how to do that right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to first hit play and you're going to watch the video. You're probably going to want to figure out what are some areas that you want cut before you even start cutting. Or you can just, play and pause and, slide this bar right here back to where you think you want to cut. Doesn't matter. So wherever you want to cut, if you have reached that place where you want to cut, you click Add Cut. Once you do that, these 2 white bars pop up here. And now you can slide this right one to the right and cut any video that's past that point that we paused at. Or you can take this bar and you can go back as well. You can hit play at any time to test it out. Is it cutting the right thing if you would like to? So you're just dragging these bars. You may want to, again, look at how many seconds long you want to cut. It'll make it a little bit smoother. Then you just hit play and you keep running the video and you just continue to add cuts if you want to. Once you've done that, the next option here is voiceover. The only way you can use voiceover is if you're making one of your own videos. So I could have done that rather than screencasting this right now, I could have gone into Edpuzzle, uploaded a video of me not talking through this, and then done a voiceover, but this is just going to work for me better here. You can't use this on anything from YouTube. Okay, so I haven't used this feature at all yet, but I will look into it more. If there's, any of you who are interested in using it, just let me know. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on questions. So when you click on this questions area, this is where you're going to be able to add questions. There are 3 different things that you can add in this area: a multiple choice question, an open-ended question, or a note. And you'll see all of those options being used throughout this Edpuzzle. So the first one is a multiple choice question. When you click on that blue square, this is going to pop up. You're going to type in your multiple choice question here, and then you're going to type your possible answers. All right, so once you have those possible answers in there, again, you can add another answer choice here using that plus sign. Make sure you select which is the correct answer. So just click on this to make it the wrong answer, to make the red X, here to make the green X. Your next option here is an open-ended question. Before we get into that, another thing to just notice is now you can see on the left-hand side here where my multiple choice question was. It even says what the question was. And then there's a little mark here showing where in the video that question is. So when you click on open-ended question, you just go ahead and you type that question in there. Edpuzzle will not correct this question. This is something you would have to go into Edpuzzle and correct if you in fact wanted to correct it. The multiple choice questions will automatically be corrected and graded in Edpuzzle. All right, once you're done with that, then again, you just click save and you're good to go. Your next option is a note. Let me get my face out of the way here. Your note is, we've used this to just add a picture to make fun of Brenner in our thing. I used it earlier for you to get the link that you needed to sign into Edpuzzle. There's just little things like that that you can use notes for. You can enter in some equations. So for instance, if you were doing this for a math lesson and it was talking about, find the surface area of a cylinder. Now you could pause it here, have that note up and say, hey, just a reminder, here's the formula for the surface area of a cylinder. So just some ideas there. It will just pause it there, have them look at it, and then move on. Again, notice we now have 2 marks and we have 2 questions over here. All right, once you're done, you've added however many questions you want. Notice all 3 of our questions that are showing up. You're going to just click Finish to finish your project. I ended up having to switch over because I had used a different, I logged in using my non-school Gmail, so my place would be empty and re-sign in. So I had to pick another one. But this, let's say this was my original video. Okay, I just clicked finish. This is where it pops up. Okay, down over here, there is a place where you can choose to make this public or private. If you're going to share just using the link, then you want to make this public. If you don't plan to ever share it using the link, then you're going to make it private. If it is private, nobody will ever be able to access it. If it's public, then it will go into our Cloquet Middle School staff area where you can share it with other staff members. Okay. If we want to assign it, which that's the purpose of making it, right? You're going to click on assign, and there's a couple of different ways that you can do this. So the first way is by clicking that assign and then going to public links here. So you'd click on public links and you could copy either one of those codes, the links or the code. Okay, if you use the link and just put the link in Schoology, that's fine. You can do that way, but it will not grade it, just so you know. If you assign it through Schoology, then it will grade it if you want it to. So this is just showing you, again, if you're just planning on using that link, you're just going to add it here in Schoology using that link option. Option number 2 is assigning it through Schoology. So you would go to Schoology, and instead of going to the add file or link, you're going to go directly to Edpuzzle. You would click on Edpuzzle, and then it would automatically bring you to your content as long as you've been signed in with Edpuzzle, and you're going to click on that video that you want to assign. This is the next window that pops up. You just click assign, and then it will say, okay, you're about to assign it to this group. If your courses are linked, it's automatically going to assign it to both courses. Here is where you would prevent skipping and where you could turn on closed captioning. When you're ready, click assign. Once it is in there, you're not quite done. So to make it eligible for students to actually listen to and look at, you need to go here and edit. So click on the gear and click on edit. And then you need to click on to enable grading. Okay, that doesn't mean you need to actually have it graded. Okay, you have to click enable grading, and you can always choose for it to be ungraded if you want to. You can also change the title if you'd like to there. And this is just kind of showing you, if you choose a category and you don't want to actually have it graded, but you do want it through Schoology like this, you just click the ungraded category. Or if you do want it graded, then choose whatever category you want it in. And just a quick reminder, you do not have to assign this to all your different classes. Once you've got this for your one group of classes that are linked, you're good to go. Another reminder too is if you do plan on grading this and you're using open-ended questions, you have to go back into Edpuzzle to correct it. It will not correct the open-ended, but if it's all just multiple choice, then it will. Okay, thanks everybody. Have a great day. Let me know if you have any other questions.